Hello friends, in today's video we will only address one plant, and this is the plant which is at the top of the list of all the interior designer. You must have seen this plant whenever you will see a house tour of any celebrities or any big house or bungalows. This is one of a plant which you will see in the corner of the living room for most of the houses. This is in a very popular demand, but the only thing is we have to take care of this plant on certain ways, and this plant is kind of a freaky sometimes, so you have to take care of 2-3 things, major things, to make this plant survive and thrive in your house. So this plant is known as Ficus lyrata, and in common world we call it as like a fiddle leaf fig. If you see the foliage of this plant, this tree is so nice, it's so broad that it just gives a perfect look to any corner in the living room. So we will start all the tips. So I'll cover each and every sections where I'll tell you how to take care of this plant. So let's start with our very first section, which is a soil for this plant. We have to make sure that this soil is very porous. So what we have to do is we have to use 50% of the red soil and mix a cocoa peat on that, so that the water doesn't stand on this soil. And whenever we do a watering of this plant, we should have a very proper drainage hole so that all the water should come out. The very biggest problem of this plant is root rotting. So if the water stands over here in the pot or in the soil, there's a big chance that your root rotting happens for this tree, and then it's very tough to cure that, because you have to take the entire plant out, you have to take the entire soil, wash the root thoroughly and without disturbing the main roots, and then only you can get rid of the root rottings. Hence I would recommend that we have to make sure that that whenever we are watering plant, we should just see first, dip your finger into the soil and see if the soil is sticking to your hand, that means the water doesn't need any further water at this point of time. If it's a dry, then we should definitely water the plant. Coming to second section, where we will talk about the leaf and the stems of this plant. So there is 2 ways you can grow this plant. This plant can go just vertically up, or we can have branches like this. In this plant, if you will see, there are the branches. We have 3 branches over here. One is this one, second and third. So we can grow it in this way as well. To initiate the stem growing, what we have to do is we have to take a knife and make a cut in the main branch from wherever you want a next stem to grow. However, I will highly recommend that we should not do the stemming with a very premature plants or trees. So you can make a cut and the next stem will initiate from there, like this. You just have to take a sharp knife and make a very small cut in the main stem. The other thing about this is pinching and notching technique. So what we have to do is, to initiate any new leaves, you will always see there is an above tip, brown tip over here, like this. So whenever a brown kind of a stem is here, you just have to pinch it or notch it like this, so that you are giving a place for a new leaf to grow. This is something which you can do in every 15-20 days, and that will help you to grow the leaves faster. I'll show you again. So this is the one, and we can do the pinching like this. And now the next section, where we will talk about the leaves and how we have to place this plant, the sunlight requirement. So this is the tropical rainforest plant. So one thing which we have to really make sure is this plant, it should be at a very bright spot. So this is the best place which I can keep just near to my balcony door, so that this plant can get a good amount of light. However, we don't need any kind of harsh or direct sunlight, otherwise the foliage, the leaf of these trees will burn. So we really have to take care that this plant should be on a spot which is a very lightened up spot at your home. The second thing is the moisture, the humidity. These plants really like humidity. As I said, it's a tropical rainforest. So if you can maintain a higher humidity, these plants will really do good. In any region, in any south regions of India, you will definitely have a high humidity climate across the year. So it's easy to grow this tree in south. However, in north, because we have a very dry climates, you may need humidifier to maintain the humidity level for this plant. So please be sure at what part of India you are living, and then accordingly choose this plant for a decoration in your living room. Another point which is very important for this plant is these plants really attract a lot of mealybugs, spiders, insects. And to avoid that, what I generally do is you take a damp cloth. This cloth, you can take 1 liter of water with 1 drop of neem oil into it, damp a cloth, and you can just clean the leaves with the damp cloth like this. So there's 2 advantages of this. One, it will remove any kind of pests, bugs in your tree, in your leaf, and second, it will make your leaf very shiny, and the dust which actually settle down in your leaf will go off. So this is one of the things which I keep doing regularly with my plant. If you see one of my leaf over here got infected. However, now it's doing great. I have used all these techniques, and you can see my foliage is really doing very great. So finally, there's no rocket science to have this plant or tree in your living room. This is how it looks from my balcony. It's just near to balcony, so you just have to take care of 2-3 things, major things. That these are the tips and tricks we have to follow, and then your plant will really do very good. Number 1, don't overwater your plant. Underwatering is fine with this plant, but don't overwater this plant. Keep it in a very bright spot so that it gets a very nice sunlight, but not a direct sunlight. And also just make sure that you're cleaning and clearing your foliage in every 15-20 days, so that your leaf will grow and will be very bright in color, so that can give a very perfect look to your living room. So that's all from today's video. I hope you liked and got some understanding on this plant, so that you can also buy and keep this plant in one corner of your living room. And trust me, that corner will be really one of the centerpiece. See you soon in my other video. Take care. Bye bye.